All right, so we're back on our same patient we were previously looking at inside the review area. We're going to briefly have a few short videos that basically walk through each of the different functions within review itself. So the very first thing in the upper right-hand corner is patient summary. If I click on patient summary, that takes me to specific information directly for this patient itself. So you'll notice at the top there are three options here: patient summary, the ADM demographics, as well as bulletin board. We'll stay on patient summary right now. Below that, here on visit history, it will list the visits that the patient has had, the most recent visits, inpatient, outpatient, and ER. The date that the actual visit took place, the provider who was the attending for that visit, as well as the reason for visit. The problems, these are actually the patient problems itself that have been documented directly in the system. Allergies, adverse reactions are here. These medications here, these are the active medications currently that the patient is taking right now. Down below that are the home medications that the patient has at home. It lists here who the preferred pharmacy is for the patient itself, as well as when it was last updated. And then finally down here below that we have care team. For pediatric patients, you would have growth charts here. The immunizations would also be here. And then procedures, those are going to be entered by our coding department once the patient is discharged from our facility. And then finally, substance abuse, alcohol, smoking status go directly here. So that's patient summary. Clicking on ADM demographics up above actually will show us demographic information for the patient itself. You'll notice that the information doesn't display immediately. These plus signs kind of indicate that there's additional data. So to actually see them, you can click on the plus sign at the very top, and here it brings in the demographics of the patient: name, city, state, zip code, phone numbers. Providers is listed below that. Contacts, these are next of kin or person to notify. Employer information, insurance information, and then our advanced directives. And if there was any risk or legal information, that would be there as well. And then finally, bulletin board. Bulletin board is specifically right now set up for the Shin group itself. They're the only ones that have elected to take advantage of it currently right now. It's just a general place where people can see specific information related to this patient itself. So this is the patient summary, which is the very first button in the upper right of the review area.